While we're on the topic of PAX, just one thing I wanted to talk about specifically. In this case, exhibitors. So I was an exhibitor this weekend for Killer Queen. I don't know if you guys have heard of it. You'll see it at barcades all over the country. However, there was one exhibitor who did, it just rubbed me the wrong way, and they were part of Little Nightmares. They weren't an actual dev. They were just part of the staff. They were at PAX, but they were just kind of stingy with the certain lanyards that they give out after you play. And the guy had the audacity to say, well, if you really want the blue one, you're just going to have to go back in line and play it again. And I'm like, I'm not going to wait an hour to play again. I'm like, can I just have the blue one? Like, blue's just the one I want. And they said, no, sorry, we're limiting it to the character that you played. And I'm like, if had I known that, I wouldn't have played the character that I did. But they don't tell you that. So it's just like one little kindness, just like, oh, just yeah, sure, take the blue one, or tell me like, hey, we're low on the blue ones. Can we just give you the orange one? I would have been able to work with them, but they weren't trying to work with me at all. So I was like, yeah, never mind, I'm done with this. So I left. Never went back to Little Nightmares, and it left such a bad taste in my mouth. I don't even think I want to get the game. I'm probably gonna wait for the actual official team who worked on the original Little Nightmares for their game to come out. I forget the name of their project, but I'll name it here eventually. Uh, Now, one thing I do want to shout out to is the guy from Tarkov, Escape from Tarkov. I went with my son, and this guy named Klish. He actually went out and looked out for me and my son. He entered us into a raffle, even though I didn't really care for the raffle. He actually was kind enough to give us a raffle ticket. I think we needed to get 20 kills to really to qualify for the raffle, and my son only got 12. I mean, he's only 9. He doesn't play shooters; he plays Minecraft. But he was kind enough to give us a little raffle ticket, and I gave it to my son. He was really happy about it. We didn't win, obviously, but it was nice. It was nice of him to do that. Go out of his way, as opposed to the guy from Little Nightmares who was really stingy, and they were not low on lanyards from what I could tell. Oh well, it just goes to show you. I mean, for any future exhibitors out there at PAX West, a little kindness goes a long way. Just know that. And rubbing someone the wrong way, not even trying to work with them, yeah, that definitely left a sour taste. So just be warned. Careful how you represent yourself out there.